How's it going, guys? Yu-Gi-Oh! Overdrive here with a deck profile. Really quick, I just want to say, if you could check out my teams binder, we are starting to do all of our team stuff, like team duels. We're going to be linking a lot of our stuff to Channel OP1, which is Team OP, another team at our locals. Yeah, so I'm probably going to annotate this shortly after I post it. With a link to our team binder, a link to Channel OP's channel, where you can check out some of their stuff. They're going to be having a lot of videos. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So obviously, you can tell what it is. This deck is just so much fun to me. I know like people are just like derp, dude, Inzektors blow stuff up, but with like Ladybug out, it's more than that to an extent. It's like, now you can figure out how you want to play around things. I'll explain in a minute after I go through everything. Like, you're just seeing the basic lineup. Like, this is everything you would expect in Inzektors. Double Ladybug, single Hopper, and Gigamantis. So, Inzektor lineup there. 3, 6, 9, 11, 12... 13 Inzektor cards. Non-Inzektors are Triple Tour Guide, 1 Sangan. I was letting a guy look through my deck, just a friend of mine at my locals, and he was like, why run Tour Guide in there? Like, I don't know. Tour Guide, fetch Sangan, sit on Sangan, wait for it to blow up, get any number of Inzektor monsters that can start a loop. Dragonfly, Hornet, Ladybug. Any of those really can start their own thing. And I don't even necessarily need to search for Inzektors. I could search for, hell, if I wanted to, I could search for another Tour Guide. I could search for any of the 3 Veilers that I'm running. I don't know. Seems legit. And I can exceed with it. I can make Zenmains, Levier, Leviathan, anything really. Acid Golem. It's just like, this is a dual function card. Come on. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And then last monsters, Brandon Collins, BLS. Yep, monster lineup. I've been trying to figure out how to make this deck like a little bit different than others. I don't want to just run like a standard Inzektor list, like that's boring. So I'm playing around with a few cards, trying to figure out how to do it. Comment with your thoughts, but I'll explain a situation that I ran into on DN with this exact same deck list, and why I'm probably going to play it for a while. But, yeah, Triple Duality, and Allure, my draw engine. Triple MST, because the only thing that I'm worried about is back row. 2 Swords, Reborn, and Heavy Storm. No Book, no Dark Hole, no Pot of Avarice, none of that stuff. And moving on to traps. Solemn Brigade, standard. Double Bottomless, Double Compulse. And then I'll show you this card because the last 3 cards are kind of like what I'm playing around with. But it's X1 Call the Haunted. It's just a good card. And then the 3 cards that I'm playing around with are 2 Threatening Roar. Because, like, if you're able to keep Inzektors on the board, if you're able to keep a Dragonfly and a Centipede on the board, it doesn't matter how many cards your opponent has on the field. You're going to blow them all up. Like, they're going to be gone. And your guys are they're so small. You can make big exceeds, but playing around with like Threatening Roar, it's really good because like even with just 1 Dragonfly on the board, you can go Dragonfly. You can spam out 4 guys just by having a Dragonfly on the board. Dragonfly into a Centipede, into another Dragonfly. Normal summon that Dragonfly into another Centipede, and then you just exceed. So like that's 6, and then any number of options based on what that is. Like just protecting your protecting your Dragonflies, protecting your Centipedes, so that you can make your loop happen. And then the last card that I like, it's really funny, is a card that I think helps this deck a lot because it helps you play around your outs, what can stop, because this, as easily stoppable as this deck is, I love it. But this next card, it lets you see, like, your opponent's back row. It lets you take a look at that and see what you want to pop. It lets you see their hand, see if you want to go all out, see if they have the Dark Hole, the Veiler, where they're going to stop you. And if they don't have that out, then you can just go off and you can win with this. And it's Mind Haxors. You pay 500 life, look at your opponent's hand and all set cards on the field. So you can look at what their monster is, look at if you're going to get fucked by a Spirit Reaper. Or a Fossil Dyna. I would have been fucked by a Fossil Dyna if I hadn't played this. You can take a look at their back row. If they have a Bottomless and like an MST, you have a Dragonfly out, you can Mind Haxors away and see their Bottomless, pop their Bottomless with your Hornet, and then get out your your Centipede. And that'd be good. There you go. But MST is a bad example because then you'd get Dragonfly's effect and it would just get Bottomless anyway. So yeah. But anyways, that's one way to do it. But it lets you see what you're going up against. It's like Trap Dust Shoot, but not Trap Dust Shoot. But anyways, moving on. I'll explain the situation on DN. I was playing a guy who was playing Laval, and he had like the nuts. He went into Red Nova Dragon, turn 2. He went into Red Nova Dragon, and I stalled out with Threatening Roar and like setting guys. I had a removed from play Ladybug. I was able to Levier back my Ladybug in defense and sit on that with a Levier in defense, and then I summoned my Dragonfly. Ladybugged it, Centipede, Ladybugged it, got another Dragonfly, made X a Stag, and stole their Red Nova Dragon. Like, this deck was able to play out of a situation where, without being able to make that, or without being able to hold off for a little bit, it would have lost. Any other deck would have lost. But, moving on to the extra deck, I don't have much of a side deck, but I'll show you just what I'm working with so far. But it's, one Armory Arm, Effect Veiler plus 3s, and it's an equip card, so it can equip and it goes with it. It's a light, so it fuels the BLS engine as well. Rank 3 Exceeds, 1 Zen Mains, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Levier, 1 Giga Brilliant, another light, 2 Leviathan Dragons, 4-star, rank 4, Utopia, and Gemini Pearl. You can make these with Ladybug. Rank 5s, 1 Tyrus, 1 Adrius, and 1 Exostag. I have room for like 2 or 3 more cards in here, but I'm also playing a Gaia Dragon, since you can use 5 stars. Like, Tyrus runs out of materials, make Gaia Dragon. I don't know, seems legit, right? And then what I'm working with my extra deck so far is 2 Thunder King Ryos. I'm going to run another Kaiku, and then 2 level limit area bees. But another really good thing that I like about Threatening Roar is that if your opponent doesn't want you to keep your cards on the field, which if they know how to play against Inzektors, they're going to want to keep everything off, they're going to have to waste their resources. They're going to have to waste their Book of Moons, they're going to have to waste their Compulsives, they're going to have to waste their Dark Holes. Any number of things that they're going to have to do to just keep stuff off of your board. But, yep, that's my Inzektor deck. Comment with thoughts. Like and thumbs up if you enjoy it. Thumbs down if you don't. Be sad if you don't, but trying to be a little different here with what I'm running. And then also take a look at our binder video. Check out Channel OP1, Team OP. They have a lot of stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Overdrive and Team FS. Signing out.